Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is showtime and WoW time. I have been playing a little bit of WoW for the new expansion, so I've got my DK up to level 71, my DH up to 71, my Rogue up to 76, but it's time to start the namesake character Lens on his journey. I leveled him up during the pre-event, so he has nice robes and a nice headpiece and a nice weapon, and I think that's it. And I left him in Dalaran ready to begin. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Time to start adding to the 6,000 hours plus I have in the game. Hi, Khadgar.
Much to be done.
We can skip the events.
Be mindful of your duty. Remain vigilant.
Let me... go ahead and make myself food. Give myself int because I need to be smarter.
Are you here to chat or work?
I'm here to chat.
If you hear anything of note, let me know. You'll likely find Dagran with his nose in a book. It's why he insisted we come to Dalaran.
And as you can tell, Lens is a very you can't tell we can't. Yeah, I can't move him up or down. What's up with that? I can rotate him, but I can't show you how handsome he is. Distinguished, elegant, refined, hot.
Have you seen these new tomes, Uncle Bran? They must be from Drenton's library. I hope Grandad's all right. I never got to spend much time with them.
Don't worry, I'm not going to skip through all the story. You're going to get to see when everything goes terribly wrong. Because it wouldn't be a WoW expansion if everything didn't go terribly wrong. Good evening. And...
Inquiring minds just got to know.
yeah, well, I don't got enough from you.
Yourself, champion. We need
A little
you.
bit of XP. Magni.
Father, are you all right?
Discuss the next steps
Algar,
with Khadgar. Hi, Khadgar. We need to talk to you.
I saw. Once more, Dalaran is called to the aid of our
Yeah. We can
world.
skip this one, too.
Magni?
We'll skip them until they get interesting.
See you. Always happy.
I have to help the citizens of Dalaran.
Roads are forgotten.
And I have to check in on the Algari expedition. I don't trust this Drendon fellow,
See you, Jeff.
he said for no real reason.
Algar is under attack. We must prepare for the worst. You'll need to perform the strengthening spell at key locations.
I will have to
The wand
perform the
will do the
strengthening spell at key locations. I'm sure there's nothing at all suspicious about any of that. I'm sure Drendon is one of the good guys. I fixed his shelves because I'm a hero. And we heroes do whatever is necessary. Evidently that includes fixing shelves. Let's see, over here, we've got another thing. I believe what we can do is swap that with that. Oh. We shoot it with the tuning wand. Because you can tune a magical orb, but you can't tune a fish. who am I supposed to be talking to here? Okay.
I'm listening. Farewell.
It's Elise. We had to do that for Elise. That's a classical music reference. I'm catching butterflies because I have to catch butterflies before we set off to save the world. Cheese. I have to eat some of the cheese. Not cut. Eat. And we need one more ward strengthened. Where did I miss one? Over by the other bank. I think. No, it's the one in... by the mystical prison where they keep people. Seriously, that's what it is. And there it is. The Violet Hold. The astral slam where they keep the bad guys. There we go. Hello, Archmage Drengen, who is certainly a good guy.
Watch your steps.
Thanks. See, he's even making sure that I don't trip and hurt myself. Clearly, Drenden is a fine fellow.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
Khadgar.
We will defend Azeroth together.
Oh, well, I'm ready to depart. Let's go. Let's boogie. Let's take a trip. This one, the one we'll watch. As we've teleported. It doesn't look all that fantastic, and yet...
It's even more amazing than I'd imagined.
Doesn't look amazing at all, frankly.
My visions were of fire.
Hold that thought.
Something's wrong. I need to find Khadgar.
Excellent work on the cinematics. They need to make a movie. Oh, Drenden! The definitely a good guy, member of the
Where's the rest of the council?
council. Totally a good guy.
Drenden's been dead for
Years.
Possibly not a good guy.
All this time. And you never once sensed my presence. Oh, it's not time for that yet. But if you're so eager for a fight, perhaps this can keep you occupied. Until we meet again, Valeria.
I'm sure they're friendly. Don't you think?
How could I be so blind?
Yeah, that's a good question, Ilaria. How could you be so blind?
I am on the hunt. Lady Dalaran will not be a fly in Xalatath's web.
Well, time to start rescuing people or telling them where they should go to find safety or something. Even get a shot in. You died from fear of me. Well, that's understandable. I am a pretty imposing presence, truth be told. Saving citizens, but apparently there are a lot of people running around saving citizens because all the mobs are dead. But of course, none of them are as good at saving citizens as I am. I am the best citizen saver. Oh, look. We have a friend. Have a spike. Alright, first combat. That seemed to go reasonably well. Let's see. I don't need Glacial Spike in 2 places. That's my executive decision. Oh, look. Let's see. How about we give them a little fire? I actually took some damage. It's not fair. Not supposed to take damage. These clothes aren't even paid for yet. Oh, sorry. Big scaredy beef. It's like a scaredy cat, except he's actually a cow. I need to save one more citizen. Congratulations, citizen. You're the one I'm gonna be saving. Oh, look. Well, I've saved all of the ones that need saving. Well, I've saved enough. I'll leave some for the other people to save. I still need to kill more Nerubians, though. Have a glacial spike! Gotta relearn my rotations and stuff. How about him? Let's target him up and see what we can do with him. Whoop, do not stand in the impending poo. We're at 45%. We need to kill more. Let's kill more. And give him a spike right up the shaft. Not everybody gets the shaft. They're 63% done with the killing of the bad peoples. You totally deserve it, by the way. %. Good evening. And welcome. Eat spike. double back, am I? I hate having to double back. Yeah, I gotta double back. Fine. Too many people running around killing the mobs. Oh, and a Nerubian Venom Spitter. There we go. I've killed enough Nerubians. That is Fat Body resubscribing. What's weird about that is I got a notification about you doing 57 months in a row while I was offline from last night. I cannot explain that. And now you have resubscribed for realsies. Thank you very much, as always. But I do not understand exactly what the hell is going on. Except that evidently, suddenly, Streamlabs knows what you're going to do before you're going to do it, Fat Buddy. Seriously, I got a notification a day ago. Fat Body is resubscribed tier 2 for 57 months. So, thank you, and thank you, even if it was looking back into the distant past or you hadn't subbed. I don't know, but thanks. Hope you're doing well, Fat Buddy.
What have you learned? I do not miss. There could still be
We need to
more
return to the city.
with me, champion.
Okay, I'm with you. Oh, tier upgrade. Oh, what the hell? Now I'm extra hoping that next month you subscribe again for 59 and then you stop. That would be a glorious troll. 1 month shy. 1 month shy of 5 years. And just let it sit there. And keep me anticipating. It would be a glorious troll. Did I miss something?
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet.
I haven't evacuated. The place is not quite yet scared the shit out of me.
Let's rescue them.
Alright, we will rescue them. I'm kind of the hero, so sure, why not? Stranger things have happened. Well, I'm evidence of that, obviously. Seriously, thanks. And seriously, thanks. Just me and my good buddy Anduin Rin, just walking around in the sewers of Dalaran. We're having some quality time together.
A friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate.
Head to the sewer grate? Man, this sewer's not that great.
Exit should be on the right.
Oh, I make me laugh. September is the best thing Twitch got going. Well, it would be impolite of me to disagree.
Here's our exit.
And here's our exit. All right, Anduin. You're exiting, but I'm not, evidently.
I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
I'll try to find Khadgar. It is the first, isn't it? Well, in about, a little less than 2 weeks' time, I will be on vacation for 4 days. So I will be, absorb all the goodness that is my streaming presence in the next couple weeks, because I'm going to be gone for 4 days. Don't worry, I'm being punished for my absence. It'll be in Montana. She has such pretty eyes. A friend of mine has a place there. I went there 2 or 3 years ago, this time of year. Getting together with 3 old high school buddies. Last time I was away for a few days was the same deal. Friends with half the state. Well, yeah, I can't say you're wrong. Ow! Stop that, okay? Ow. Again. Ah, hey! Get a cooldown, buddy.
There you are, champion.
Guy ignoring his cooldowns is just not fair.
Let's get to work. Take this portal down to Kazalgar. Those who escape will still need help.
One lives in Seattle and has a place in Montana. One lives in Southern California, and the other still lives in I think the same city we all went to high school in the East Bay. San Francisco's East Bay.
Khadgar, we meet at last.
In one of the best
I presume.
fly fishing places in the entire world, if not the best, Ennis, outside of Ennis. I'm not a fly fisherman myself. Did a lot of fishing when I was a kid with my dad, but only a little fly fishing. And now I don't really have any interest in it. Also, it's catch and release. And what's the point of catching it if you ain't going to eat them? It is pretty country, but I don't think I'd want to be there any later than mid-September. Oh, poor Khadgar. Oh, body blow, body blow. There you are.
There you are.
Illyria!
Get out of my head!
People have noticed the similarity between her
This is
and the Bog Witch in Guild Wars 2.
fight.
They're both floaty, and people have been strangely eroticizing the fact that they have bare feet when they float. They float and have bare feet. Hey, Felsen. Thank you. You're very kind. Ouch, ouch. I hate it when my body gets turned to nothingness by the void. And it'll buff out. I'm sure it'll be fine. You just take a little bit of work and everything will be back to, okay, that's not going to buff out, it turns out. There goes the neighborhood, quite literally. Here we are at the Isle of Dorn. I will renew my arcane intellect. Oh, I can't yet. I have to shove rocks. That poor guy was coming over to help me, and he's kind of dead. Bad luck for him, to be sure.
Champion, to me!
Now look, she says champion to me with her voice, but says lens to me because Jane and I were really close. We're tight. No, I don't think hallucinogens would be my deal. Some magic mushrooms don't really interest me. Also, not legal.
We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered!
Okay, time to help out the people. I dragged Glacial Spike off of my menu bar because I don't need it in 2 places. No, I have not been to prison, and I would prefer to keep it that way. If I have a choice in the matter, I would rather skip prison. Because I'm afraid I have a real pretty mouth. That body is pulling your chain. You're not supposed to tell him that I'm on parole. Nobody's supposed to know. How about we hit him with a Glacial Spike? We breathe fire on their asses, and then we hit them with more ice. No, my father once joked that the most useful skill he learned in the Navy was how to pick up a bar of soap with his feet. So he taught me that trick. I was... I've never been in prison, but that is a scale I would like to have just in case. No, he was in Korea.
You've got to fight him.
Dagon, wait!
What the hell is with all these guys coming up to say hi all of a sudden? That was not expected nor wanted. How about a comet storm right in their faces? How's that feel, losers?
Champion, help me stabilize this portal.
I'm going to help him stabilize that portal.
My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others.
I will help the others. How about a Glacial Spike? Well, I wouldn't say that that's particularly likely to occur. I'm pretty much a stay-at-home kind of guy, except for the upcoming trip.
No mana.
No mana. I can't. Ooh, what do you got? He wants me to destroy arcane relics.
These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
I will destroy these relics before they overload. No, I just don't think it's... Pot is just not my thing. I tried it and didn't like the effects. I'm an old-fashioned guy. I'm aiming for liver failure. So that's alcohol. Or possibly Tylenol. Seriously, don't drink and take Tylenol. Tylenol's really bad for your liver. Alright, this guy has got to go, I guess. Sure, I can take him by myself, actually. I was kind of hoping some of my NPC friends around here would help. How about another Glacial Spike for you, then, since you enjoy them so much? No problem. Had him the whole way. I still need... and a glacial spike. We have sheep here. Don't worry, I'm going to turn it back into a person.
Thank you, champion. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Literally.
I need, what, 2 more Nerubians? There's 1. Well, yes, that one will do very nicely. Got him. 3 turn-ins ready. I have many friends. More friends than I know what to do with, sadly. Why are you continuing to follow me too? They all want a piece of lens. Words out, I'm delicious.
The Alliance will
And Thrall?
Jaina, Thrall, we need help. Magni's in trouble.
Let's see. That is not anywhere even in the same area code as what I'm currently wearing on top of my head. For instance, it has 3,000 less stamina. We'll just use that as a loose estimation. It's not in comparison.
Follow me. Magni can't
I'm
hold
following
much
you.
longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help Magni.
I'm gonna help Magni while you guys hold the line, evidently. You guys did not hold the goddamn line. I'm being attacked by all these other bullshit mobs. We'll hold the line, my ass. While I'm attacked by everything with pulse. Alright, now I can get back to shooting and throwing things at the person I'm supposed to be. Supposed to be throwing and shooting. Throwing and shooting, throwing and shooting. Potato, potato. I have no idea if I'm actually helping him or not, Magni. I'm dishing out as much damage as I can. Oh, good. Another big fucking thing has decided to attack. So much for my friends. Keeping them off my back. And somebody else is going to come, and the big bug's going to be scared and run away. Ah, big bugs talk. You guys have a really nice strafing skill. Ah, big bug is in fact a big chicken.
Trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorn. Leave at once.
She's got cool armor.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
Now don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone.
An earthen, hardened like a diamond.
Well, yes, that's how he made a daughter, is he was hardened like a diamond, and there was a female dwarf in the same room with him, and, you know.
To me? I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course, and we'd be honored to...
Dornegal! What disaster have you brought to our
Oh yeah,
city,
it's our fault.
Outlanders?
We just got here, dude.
New directive.
Our city blew up.
We must return
You
to
think
the
this is our
city.
fault?
All of us. Conversation initiated. I have work. The edict mandate that I
And
defend
this
the doorway.
is
I must
way,
return
way,
to
way
Dornegal.
better than what I'm currently wearing.
My storm riders will gather the rest of the survivors. Now, take flight.
I have a couple of good items and then a large amount of crap, actually. I'm flying. Did I hit that one? I did. Missed that one, though. The flying here is just not as good as Guild Wars 2. And I missed one somewhere, because that's 8. I missed one. I have to go back. There it is. Fortunately, I've got more oomph. I have enough oomph I can go back and get to this one. And through the gold ring.
The
Yay.
Corway.
I have succeeded.
I have failed in my oath sworn.
You have failed in your oath sworn duty. I will
Come
accept.
even with a novice rider.
Let
the
me
storm rook will reduce those
turn
spiders to
up.
ash.
There it is. Dialogue a little bit. Now I'm going to get on this, and we're going to drop electric
Drive back
bombs
the
on
Nerubians
things.
around the Corway. I will handle the ones farther into the city.
I always enjoy these sort of things. From
They are retreating.
they always do a good job
Well
with this stuff in
executed,
WoW,
Outlander. Now,
where they give
I
you
believe
an
you
alternate
and your
hotbar
friends
and
have
give you
much
sort
to
of a mini
discuss.
game to play in. Most games do it crappy. Guild Wars 2 does it terribly. When they change your hotbar, they give you difficult content to do with it instead of, easy, fun stuff. When WoW gives it to you, they allow you to blow the living shit out of everything on the ground.
I follow
And it's a
the
nice break.
Council's directives.
I'll speak with Thrall then.
Brought the Nerubians here.
No, the Nerubians were focused on the Corway. The attack was another part
And
of
we'll skip
Zalatak's
this.
scheme. So much
'Cause
chaos and
it's boring.
destruction.
We will be back. And we will be ready.
See, now the robes got upgraded to blue
The
quality.
Titans, I will check on my people.
Sadly, I already have really good
Well, you
robes.
cleared the
I have really good
rubble.
robes, hat,
Guide
and
me.
weapon. I think that's it.
Be gone,
480
filthy
quality, 493 quality. That one got an upgrade. And 480 quality. And the rest of it's... oh, I also... Yeah, the robes. Oh, and the shoulders. Okay. But I don't have the gloves or the bracers or the belt or the pants or the shoes. Did I get one trinket? No, I guess I didn't. So I have a few good items that I got from the leveling pre-event. Where basically it was alternate versions or memories, that stuff that we were fighting. Wasn't bad as one of the, you know, pre-expansion leveling things that they've done. Didn't get as much gear out of it as you have previously, but it wasn't bad. Used to be you'd get a full set of gear on each character that without too much time or effort. This took a little bit more time or effort, and you didn't come away with a full set of gear. I used a bunch of points on this guy and then a few on a couple other characters.
From the beach.
If they are truly allies, perhaps all is not lost.
We got the memory
Conversation terminated.
of one of these flavors of dwarves,
It was Odin.
and we'll preserve his memories.
His memory will be preserved.
To preserve the memories, you need to salt them and then set them out in the sun so they can dry out. Also, I'm lying.
The archive holds every Earthling's memories. Can you view them?
Dagrin, this may be a solemn ritual for them.
So much to discuss.
No, I don't want to stay
Sorry.
long and listen. Stay a while and listen.
Dagrin, this seems
What do we
like a
have?
place you'd be
We
keen
need to
explore.
talk.
I'll be back for you when
guards.
I know it's safe.
Need to find a profession trainer. Obviously the most important. Tailoring.
May rook nor ram take you far.
And disenchanting will be the other one. And then the fishing and cooking. Tailoring's over here. Bonk. Where was it? It's over here somewhere. There it is. Tailoring trainer. Why, I would like to learn Kazalgar trainering. I would like to learn trainering. And if I can't learn that, I'll take tailoring, okay? Trainering.
Step closer and
Let me repair. We'll sell junk. And we will sell that. And we will sell that. Nope, nope. Actually, we want that one back. We're going to disenchant those as soon as we get enchanting. Because isn't it enchanting? Peacekeeper. Profession trainer. Enchantering.
faith, order. We must remember.
Gotta be one of these right there. Enchanting supplies. Enchanting trainer. Excellent. First thing we do is we disenchant the two items that we couldn't use. Interesting. Ah, okay. That'll be used to increase our enchantering. And yes, I'm intentionally misspeaking that. And up there automatically are where the mats go. I can go to the inn. And there's a cooking vendor in there.
The entire isle
Cooking
is under
trainer.
attack.
Oh, there's the transmogs.
Praise the Titans, you are safe, Mera.
Yeah, I didn't have to come here. I made an off by one error. I need to be up. Like that. To talk to the flight master.
Were it not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen.
This is the inn where we will
need
set
the Council's
our
direction.
hearthstone. Introduce ourselves.
Bids are scarce.
Mages
We
in
have
our
resorted
home.
to using the proscenium as a field hospital.
And train cooking. Or
So
cookering, since I've been abusing my words.
My directive is to serve you.
Alright. And that leaves Bran and the Auditor. But we also we'll be able to get fishing later. I don't believe archaeology is in this anymore. I believe it's been pretty much an abandoned skill, which makes sense because after the first expansion they brought it in, it's been kind of ignored.
I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorne unexplored.
Of course he's not.
Reputation to uphold.
He will be the companion we get in Dells, which is one of the new game systems, and it's one I actually like. And it's one actually, for instance, Maximum. I don't know if he's the biggest. No, he's not the biggest WoW streamer. That's Asmon. Maximum is the leader of Liquid Guild for their rating, and is the WoW streamer I watch most. And he loves the Dells as well. Or at least
I have an
he said he did.
extended supply.
I choose to believe
goods
him.
for Outlanders.
They're basically redoable solo content. Also, the game has solo story versions of the dungeons, which I think is fucking great and something that Guild Wars 2 needs to have brought to the game since Heart of Thorns.
Must go. The Titans uplifted.
Yeah, I'm
four
sure they did. Can we
the
skip
Council
this?
Ward.
I should have
the
skipped.
Storm Ward. The Stone Ward.
Tell me
and the
another time.
High
Thank you.
Speaker.
And we need to talk to Bonk. I was supposed to talk with the guy again. Fine. Whatever.
You address the count.
Then it seems long past time, Mr. United. We need to find
I need
that
to
fatal
find.
door. Rebelgi Corway.
Over here. Takes me to the roof, so it's easier to fly to the location, and then we are going to do a
You
delve.
are correct. Storm Ward. New directive. Take
Whoop.
them to Freywolf
Uppies.
Village.
If Merrick's wasn't Council Ward, I would have never agreed to do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander.
That's right, I don't grasp the magnitude of her betrayal. He's kind of full of himself. We're traveling about 1,400 yards, and that is about a mile, a little over. You'll note we'll get there in less than a minute. Now, a mile a minute is 60 miles an hour, which means this is only taking about 20 seconds, so we're probably going almost 200 miles an hour.
Come on, Ebona. Stay with me. Heed the call of the
And these two don't get along.
personal directive.
Edelgon
Prioritize
and
the wounded.
Bribe
They
and
cannot
begins
fight
with a B.
if
Baelgrim don't
the
get along.
unbound welcome all.
Complete the Earth Crawl Mines delve.
Follow what the
This is
That
a waste of cycles.
is what we're gonna
I
do.
will go to the quarry myself.
We're gonna do a delve.
Then you'll be the first storm rider it's seen for centuries.
Now, one of the nice things about the expansion, pardon me, is they've added a lot of stuff that is warband wide. Basically, I don't know if it's account wide, but server wide, definitely. And so, Bran here
Inquiring minds, just go.
Let's stock up on supplies before we head in.
is already level 8, because that's how many levels he's earned with me playing the content on other characters. So I'm going to have him as a damage dealer. I haven't tried that. I've only used him as a healer, and he's died a few times. I just want things to be faster. Let's say he enters an intense rage while in combat, periodically increasing in damage. Let's see, defensives, player's health. Let's go with that one. And the utility, Curio, to prevent fatal damage to players, just in case I've miscalculated. We'll go with that, just in case I have miscalculated. And it turns out that I do die. Perhaps a lot. I've only done tier 1s. I'm not ready to jump up to a tier 2. My understanding is tier 3 was as high as they were open, at least the first week. They may have opened up additional tiers. And presumably more tiers will open up over time. We gain XP and spoils at the end.
Glad to see Adelgon finally sent us some help.
Let's rescue these folks.
We'll grab this because we'll need it. It's a webbed hook shot, basically a grappling hook. Oh my god. I swear to God, the mouse click has gotten so much worse over the years in WoW. It never ever used to fail. Now you click on something and half the time it doesn't even recognize that anything has occurred. Well, how about some default frostbolts right up your shaft? Skittering menace, huh? Dells are a great addition to the game. I agree. I've had fun with them. I've done them on 4 or 5 characters now. At least one. At least the first one on that many characters. I'm a big fan of redoable, solo doable content. We'll pick up the loot. Let's get rid of this schmuck. Oh, this one. Gotta go. Sorry. Bad news for you, friend. Frozen friend. Have a nice spike. I want to make sure I'm not missing any goodies. I am. That certainly looks like a chest that I should be able to do something with. But it's not showing any mouse over icon. We have to go grappling hook in here. You don't want to step on the webs on the floor because they can have mobs in them that it unleashes. So you use the web grappling hook to avoid. Just not quite close enough.
That's everyone here. Let's keep this cart moving. They're behind us. Watch out. You won't hit us with that.
Oh, more of them. I think I wasted that, but that's okay. Well, so far I am pleased with the survivability I'm displaying so far. It's not unusual for lens to have occasional issues with survival. And a glacial spike for you, my friend.
All's quiet, Commander.
See you around.
Well, so you're back at headquarters. Take this pack. Okay, sure. There's some more XP for my companion. An additional sort of buff like you would get from Torghast, if you were a Torghaster. Let's go ahead and bop in here and set him free. Bop back over there. Up. Yeah, that was dumb. Wasn't paying close enough attention. And I'm a dope. How about you all eat a whole lot of cold stuff? Maybe a glacial spike to boot? More XP for Bran. That's Bran, not Bram. Bram is useless. Bran is not useless. As best we can determine. Oh, did you see him? Eat ice. That's a level for me. I'm now level 71. We are going to go ahead and take a moment. As now we access the new system where, depending on what spec you're in, you have your choice of 2 little hero talents. My understanding the way to go for delves and open world is Frostfire, where you mix and match your fire and frost abilities. Spellslinger seems to be more arcane-y. The first one we wanted, I think, was, yeah, a little extra oomph on the shield. Definitely that's a me choice as opposed to being a choice that would be wise for everyone. Do not necessarily follow my example for almost anything in life. In the words of Charles Barkley, I am not a role model. How about a glacial spike? What do you think about that, friend? Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. He's speechless. That's what I'm going with anyway. Found a bit of gold, did you? Something. Kaboom. Another one. Chittering Fear, that one is. Couple more over here. Let's go ahead and give him a whole lot of ice to worry about. Little glacial spike and back away so that I don't get feared. Hey Magni, I expect you to do a little better than that, huh? Another glacial spike. I mean, who doesn't like a good glacial spike? I have yet to meet a frost mage who doesn't like a nice glacial spike. Let's free this guy. I'm sure there's an optimal path, and maybe you don't free all the dudes, and maybe you don't kill all the dudes. In fact, that's probably the case, that you don't kill all the dudes. Yep, and that's level 9 for Bran, not Bram. Another thing I don't understand amongst the long, nearly infinite litany of things I don't understand, so many Guild Wars 2 streamers mispronounce Bram's name as Brom. I've never eaten a Grom cracker in my life, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's pronounced Bram, rhyming with Graham. Thank you. Really, I don't understand how they get Brom out of it.
Nice find.
Nice find. Yeah, it gives you XP, so that makes it a nice find. I bet it does. Got another little jar of XP for him. Oh, it's fantastic for him.
What path?
All right, get the car moving. I expect an ambush, say, right about there. I totally haven't experienced that in the past. It appears that let's see. Uh-oh. Can't tell if it's still on or not. I think it's not. Fuck. Thanks, Restream, you assholes. Alright, it seems to be working now. It is working now. Restream lost its mind. Hi, guys, I'm back. Did you miss me? Try a laser sight next time. Alright, so that appears to be working. I just want to make sure everything's working again. It does appear to be. Restream, don't do that. Just don't do that, okay? Oh, gotta loot these. I mean, come on. Could have an awesome piece of gear. There was an explosion temporarily. For no reason whatsoever. Restream decided it didn't want to play anymore. But it appears to have fixed itself in relatively quick order. I did a reload, I think, and that was enough to get it fixed. A reload on the webpage. So. But the fact that I can read what you just wrote tells me it's fixed. So how about another little glacial spike for someone? The treasure room is up ahead.
For you to clear the area first.
Here's the respawn point. Want to check and see. Aha! More goodies.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic. Oh, I like. It's fantastic. More XP for him. Right, he's come over all dead. We'll give him the day off. And a nice little glacial spike for the Nerubian captain. And he's dead. More glacial spiking. Yet another glacial spike. Just can't get enough of them glacial spikes. Alright, now we just have the boss, I do believe. Web General Abinar. And there goes Xerix running away because he's a big coward.
You got to dodge.
I dodged. How about another spike? He's bringing one from the other side, I think. Yep. Got it. Completed a delve, kidnapped Earthen.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
We're going to do a quick run around the building, around the room, I mean, to see if we're missing any clickies, as there can be loot or XP for our happy little companion, who may or may not be that happy. Oh, I had so many more viewers before fucking Restream shit the bed. I was at like 6 or 8. Now it's just 2. But thank you guys for sticking. I appreciate it. So that's Fat Body and somebody who's probably AFK. Thank you, Fat Body. And the other person, if they're not AFK. Hell, thank the other person even if they are AFK. Beggars can't be choosers. Everybody's dancing, and it is a party. Because they didn't get eaten by bugs, and I can actually appreciate that. That seems like something I would want to skip too. So
That's more like
I feel it. Another jug of XP for Bran.
fantastic.
He thinks it's fantastic. But like 2+ gold, 2.5 gold, something like that. In each of these little batches of gold. And 2 boxes. Let's see. The heavy trunk. A squirming swarm sack. And an olden signet. And a rattling bag of gold and an idol of final will. Use throw the sack to let the swarm loose, dealing 156,000 nature damage to every second for 10 seconds, divided between enemies. Oh, divided between enemies. That's less great. New ring. Slightly better. 1,000 stamina against, say, 59. That seems better. Rattling bag of gold. 55 gold. And lastly, an idol of final will.
Nice fight.
And so for this one, during combat, Bran designates a player to guide his shot for 4 seconds before firing towards their location and dealing moderate physical damage. Okay. Seems reasonable. Anything else in here? Does not seem like it. Helicopter me out. Bran went up what level? So he's now at 9 2/3, roughly. And it worked fine with him in a damage roll, so I can keep him there, heading into the future. And we're back at the Isle of Dorne.
You'll find me. There's more to explore out there. And you know me. Can't resist a good cave.
Who can resist a good delve or cave or whatever you want to call them? But I can resist dwarves with bad Scottish accents. John Rhys Davies, you did dwarves no favor with your bad accent.
And whose fault is that? Your edict is to protect the Isle, not just the
Malt
city, and
beer.
not just the Oathsworn.
Please. I'm going to get... I guess it probably was that. Okay, well. I've completed 25 quests. The sword was upgraded multiple tiers to purple. I think it was blue. No, that's 1 tier. It got a heroic upgrade. But sadly, it's still nowhere near as good as the one I'm currently using. Sadly. Sadly, a single tear rolls down my cheek. Yeah, I can't imagine under any circumstance I would want to use that other than maybe for looks. No, that's not really a spellcaster looking kind of weapon. So we're just going to disenchant it like that. I have my first refulgent crystal. Refulgent. Yeah. Who can say no to a refulgent crystal? Not me.
Speak freely. No direct
I have now trained my fishing. I'll now be very efficient at it. Thank you. That was a non-joke joke.
We protect
I hope you
the people of the Isle.
Appreciated it. Collect 20 glittering ore in the ore Craig.
We are the bedrock. Outlander.
I've known a couple people who are named Craig.
Edelgon.
I should sell the rest of this stuff.
That's the first time you've asked that question.
Haven't
But
collected that appearance.
You can
Can't
start
wear it,
by
but
helping the injured.
that's what it looks like. That's not a bad looking piece of kit. Is that leather? Must be, right? No, mail. Okay. But it's 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 gray quality. I don't think I can deconstruct that. It can't be disenchanted. This one's disenchantable, but it's disenchantable and from the last expansion, so I'd rather just have the 11 gold. In here? No. Up there, I bet. We'll grab the flight point. There's a clicky over here that is a lore item as far as I can tell. I thought this was an inn, or at least a place where I could sell something. Title page of the journal is covered in precise geometric design surrounding a circle in which the words Edelgon's journey are neatly printed. Well, of course it's neatly printed. Edelgon is a very tidy person, I suspect. And in here, I can go to Velcura. Make sure my stuff is repaired. I'm a little bit mental that way. On the other hand, that means I'm never one of those players who suddenly has all of their gear break and then has to explain to other people why it's not their fault. Sure, I'm going to go ahead and see how far we can go without me doing all the side quests. I have a sneeze coming. And no brains. Okay, good. If you're going to sneeze, you don't want to actually sneeze your brains out. You want it to feel that way, though. You know, good sneeze kind of clears everything out. Or at least feels that way. Why did that? Oh, that's why. I've got one of those abilities that, under certain circumstances, hits everything in the general vicinity. It's not always the best answer. I have 10 Fungarian chunks. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I don't want to do anything to hurt these people. I mean, that first one, he seemed like a fun guy to be around. I'm sure I'm the very first streamer to make that joke. More chunks of Fungarian, which is really kind of a troubling sounding word, I have to say. Glittering ore. No shortage of glittering ore around, but I also need Fungarians. Gozer the Gozerians. Fungus the Fungarian. Well, I can hit this guy with a nice big glacial spike for 145,000. Oh, I didn't see him there. I'm sorry. If this guy was your friend, I'm really sorry about freezing him and hitting him with a glacial spike that killed him. I'm not sorry about killing you with it, though. He hit pretty hard. He got through my shield and did some damage to me. How about we hit him? Maybe a friend next to him? Yeah, we got the friend next to him too. For not quite for the same amount of damage, but you know. Well, there is Rustle Titan Cap King Mushroom. He has 827,000 hits. If the other player there was going to hit him, I would have hit him too. He is going for it. Well, I'm going to help. Probably doesn't. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he probably doesn't actually need my help, given the fact that he has decided to wade in like that. Yep, seems like I was correct. I got all the stuff I needed. More importantly, I helped out this poor horde person. He really looked like he desperately needed help from a level 71 pathetic Alliance mage. Yeah, once again, it's about being the good guy and doing good deeds for good reasons.
I will answer your queries.
Dun-ba-dun.
The edicts are my guide.
He is guided by edicts. I'm on the internet. I am surrounded by edicts. Hello.
Vigilant. May the edicts guide you.
He keeps talking about edicts, and I just find that a little troubling. Oh, this person was having a little laydown.
Conversation initiated.
Heal 5 earth and denizens. Okay, I can do this. I have the technology. It turns out if I right-click on them with my little hand,
your help is
I heal.
Appreciated.
I'm a healer.
You were right. I have been.
Healing mage. Suddenly I'm back in Rift, where you could play a Chloromancer, which was a healing mage.
Now the coreway lies in ruin.
I need Findorn and Tregor brought to the pool.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Findor and Tregor. And they need to be brought to the pool. There's one of them, Findorn. I'm going to carry him to the quad. Oh my god, what a lard ass. Oh, wow. Okay, that's one. Ebona. I hope she's not... Let's just say I hope she's been dropping a few pounds. Ebona? Where is Ebona? Ebona. Oh, she's already sitting there.
Fading.
My Stormrook can take her to Dornegal. Perhaps the healers there can help.
Pilgrim, thank you.
I don't know. I'm carrying her around, so, I mean, there you go.
I am the former Stonelord.
This is an offhand.
Forge your own path.
Why, look, we've got bats, but not in our belfry. Wrist straps, however, significantly better than what I'm wearing. What I'm currently wearing, as an example, has 147 stamina. This has 1200. That's better. But the terracotta lantern, or terracontern, is disenchant mats.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen.
Oh, I'll find my manners in the presence of the queen. Ugh, who made you queen? Full of spiders in this expansion. Remember the old days in the Wrath. Well, and what I find silly, although I can see why they did it, maybe for propaganda reasons or publicity reasons, is turning on arachnophobia mode, and which changes them into all the spiders into crabs, which for a lot of people are going to be every bit as bad, if not worse. But I have no phobia about spiders, but I do have a phobia about bugs. So why don't we turn all of the unfriendly bugs into bunnies? Because I actually have a fear of insects, and some insects, but not spiders, in games creep me out actively. Do I expect everyone to change them? No. If your fear of spiders is so debilitating that you can't handle them in a game, seek professional help to get over your fear of spiders, because you're going to run into them. And you'll certainly never visit Australia if you have a fear of spiders.
Take one of the rams, Baelgrim. It's no
To fear
storm.
crabs and spiders, what are they going to do? They're screwed either way. Which one is less creepy?
One, but how difficult can it... Whoa there!
I'll
where
bring
are we
the
off to
unbound
next?
to the coreway.
A
We'll
journey
meet
to
you
the
in Dornagon.
proscenium and find Moira Tharasin. Now, I certainly have to agree that all the MMOs seem to have spiders, but most of them have insects. And I know I have a friend who has a paralyzing fear of dogs because he was attacked when he was a kid. You see anyone removing dogs from their games? No. Must be underground somewhere, because I don't see the clicky. Is there a cave over here? There appears to be a cave over here. Oh. Well, oh, I think I know which cave this is, but I'm going to take a look anyway. Oh, that's not great. Well, I won't be getting out that way. So, I'll now have to pick my way out. I was right, this is where I thought it was. I had forgotten that you couldn't fly in here. Oops. And since I don't have the quest for being in here, I'm not sure if I can get any of the quests in here. Regardless, I think I would like to get out of here. No, that's not the exit. So, we gotta kill this thing. Right, yeah. I mean, I did the quests. I did these quests on my first character I brought to the expansion. First character's 76. He's in the second map. I think I did every single side quest on the first map. I can see light. I see the light of freedom. You see what happens? I see a shiny, you know, a little clicky, a little silver icon arrow up here. And I go, ooh, I can go in and get a pretty. Oh, look, it's a cave. Well, I'm sure I won't plummet. Oh, yes, I will. Boink. Well, one thing I most definitely need is... Where is it? Why is it I can never remember the names of things? I'm getting much, much worse at that. My memory for things is getting worse and worse. Stay young, guys. That's my strong suggestion to you. Just stay young.
They're attacking attacking our injured.
Hi, Moira.
You may take your leave.
Baelgrim.
Oath-sworn duty
Repel
to
the
protect the
Nerubian. Cherubian. Yes, they look just like cherubs, you know, except for the fact that they're enormous fucking bugs.
Be vigilant.
Other than that, they are completely identical in every way
Dagran and my da are okay. Let's go.
to cherubs.
What path brought you here? Pick
Ah.
up that cinder brew keg. I have an idea.
I'm going to throw barrels of explodies.
Toss
And
it
who,
in there.
in their right mind, doesn't like barrels of explodies? Let's see. Can't remember if these can only be used at the pits. They do a little bit of damage, not an overwhelmingly large amount. Craburians would be bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. The combo platter of cherubs and Nerubians, not good. 14%. And I also need to blow up the burrows. I would rather track the burrows, thank you. How about cold? What is your feeling about ice? Where did the second one come from? I would like to know where the second one came from. Looked like that might have been a teleportation. So I'm guessing that means we have Starfleet beaming down Nerubians. I can't swear that that's what's happening. I have a little glacial spike. Won't hurt much. Where are the damn holes in the ground? I'm supposed to throw the bombs into the holes in the ground. Where are the damned holes in the ground? Why am I not able to see the holes in the ground? Oh, well, there's one. That would be an example of one of the holes in the ground. However, the other guy, I'm guessing, got it off first, because I didn't get any credit. Is that not a burrow? What? I am confused. I mean, more than usual. Because that is certainly what I remember the burrows looking like. I thought there were multiple burrows. But it's only showing this sort of central thing. Okay, I'm checking up on Ilaria. Hi, Ilaria. What am I supposed to help her with? I checked up on her. I guess that was all I was supposed to do, was check up on her. I guess... Oh, there's one up there. Got it.
She must suffer for
I
what
missed.
she has done.
I missed. I was right. There are multiples, but they wanted me to test it first on this one. And now they want me to hit like 3 more, right?
I knew
Yeah,
it would
3 more.
work.
All right, there we are.
Let's light them up.
I figured it out. I smarted my way into figuring it out. Sort of, you know, kind of. In the vicinity thereof. Oh, there's one. I was right that was what I remembered, that I needed to drop it in, but I had forgotten that you need to do the little test run first because reasons. These are the worst steps. Oh, we got another one. No, it's the same one. Don't suppose we can hit the same one multiple times. Can we hit the same one multiple times? No. In fact, I'm not getting credit for the one I am hitting. Seriously, guys? Blizzard. There's one. We got one. Will this one now actually work? It's sparkly. No, it will not work. Why won't it work? I have no idea. Don't know where the third one is.
Hold on! Help is on the way!
It's two.
Quickly!
Find cover. Why? Why should I find cover? Because the Necrofang Reaper showed up? Do I look like I'm afraid of a Necrofang Reaper? I don't think so. I don't play that. Not sure what that means, but the kids say it, so it must mean something good. I expect this to continue to not work. I will try a quick log out if it does not. Okay, now I'm just confused. All right, back to the quest givers, who will now give me my just desserts. Now I want dessert. Windbrand.
Freely. No directive needed.
And of course Balin.
Do you require aid?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though. Very polite of him to ask.
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Iron Clan.
I'm aware. You can stop rubbing it in anytime now, Moira. We know.
We will survive.
They're retreating. Your cinder brew makes for quite the weapon, Windbrand.
Meet us at the Foundation Hall, champion. The fight against the
Well, I would if,
far from
you know, I hadn't flown directly into a branch. Coming in for a landing. Any landing you can walk away from.
The council is needed here.
These will be quite the improvement. Instead of 75 stamina, I will get 1,445. So that is almost 20 times.
The three hammers stand as one.
I feel mightier.
Do you have...
distribute Merrick's orders to 10 unbound workers around the coreway.
Battlegon and I will oversee the repairs.
See if we can sell any of the sundry garbage. That gets moved up there. And these are not worth disenchanting.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
Time to mount up. I got this lovely creature. I can't remember the name of the system anymore. Similar to the Wizard's Vault. A little more all-inclusive than Guild Wars 2. Had to be done in a certain order? I don't know. Maybe, but that's unusual. Most of the time, just doing them in any order. I really didn't think the third. I thought I'd managed to gum up that middle one by trying to blow it up before I blew up the test one. And so I thought that's why it was hung. Anyway, I got this lovely mount from the Trader's Market, whatever it's called. I wish it didn't have the fishing pole with the light. I would prefer if it was just incredibly creepy looking. But hey, you don't always get everything you want in life. I'm pretty sure I was promised everything I wanted in life, but I haven't gotten it, so a little disappointed about that. We come over here. Hey there, here, have some work orders. You just throw them at people, and they listen to you. It's pretty cool. I've never worked in management, but I assume this is exactly the way it works in real life. You just throw orders at people and they do what you want. I mean, no one ever tried that when I was working as an employee, but it might have worked. I mean, I don't think they ever threw orders at us. They would occasionally throw t-shirts at us, and that was more than enough to get us to do our jobs.
Repairs will be wasted if we're attacked again. We need to bolster our defenses. What is your query?
Meet Belgrim outside the Storm Perch and then speak to him to follow him into the Rookery. This is the first dungeon.
Meet me outside the Storm Perch.
And fortunately,
the Storm Riders and protect the Unbound.
They do have solo versions of the dungeons, which just delights me. As now we actually get to experience the storyline stuff from the dungeons. Guild Wars 2, are you paying any attention? Please?
The edicts are my guide.
Let's go.
Fly high. Strike true.
I have queued for an activity. I am cute for an activity. It'll just take a sec. There we are. I can drag this to my action bar. Toggle to allow a follower to lead the way. I'm actually quite happy with it right there. Baelgrim, lead the way.
For us stands the Storm
Brolgrim. I'm going to call him that because he's like a bro.
Center and rookery for all Storm Riders. This is highly irregular. Why are these Storm Riders tethered?
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached. Storm Riders corrupted. Hurry! If we free these Storm Rooks, we can fly there and try to end this madness.
Outlander,
Koratite,
are you doing? Stop this!
311,000, nice damage number. I liked it.
What is that orb? It's radiating dark energy, and it's affecting the storm.
Well, let me destroy it.
You go to the roofs. I will distract them here.
Oh, how about I wipe out this Void Rider first, because it's corrupted and evil and not friendly. Distinctly not friendly. Let's see. I think we just ride. We ride and we ride to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Belgrim? Belgrim. Here come the boys. There's Belgrim. Pull! Who's a good tank? Belgrim's a good tank.
Goran, what have you done?
The title, the glory, it should have been mine, Belgrim.
Get out of the poop.
I left Goran, my second, in charge of the Storm Perch when I left to investigate your Dalaran's crash. What has that traitor allowed to happen in my absence?
Bad things, man. Bad things. And a little glacial spike. Get out of the area. And give an area spike right back. Curious. Oops. I'm standing now. Oof. Knocked me back almost into the pit of unending doom. Which would have been bad, I'm guessing. Don't know that for a fact. Might have been fine. Might have been awesome, actually. And how about a little... Kyrios has been defeated.
You deserved a better rider than Goran.
I got a voltaic Stormcaller.
Goran myself for this sacrilege.
And it is a two-hand staff. Sadly, not as good as what I'm using. Pretty cool looking. So we will equip it to make sure we've got it as cosmetic. We'll then disenchant it. I think we just jumped down, but to be on the safe side. Because the first time I did this, I plummeted to a painful death. I have to turn off all these, do something. Speak to Belgrim. Belgrim?
What
Nope.
is your query?
Nothing seems to be happening. See, last time I fell down there. So, we make sure we're active again. And we plummet again. Everyone's back with me. Okay, we're gonna plummet again. Oh. Lightning charge, temporarily channeling the power of the storm to crash down and energize friendly storm recall. Oh. Okay. Sure, that was kind of cool. Had I known that was a thing, I would have done that.
Finally,
To be sure.
I'd have to fight Gorin on my own. Come, Outlander. We will press forward and rescue who we can. I need a target.
That sounds like a good plan. We're going to go forward and we're going to rescue whomever we can. Baelgrim doing what, in my experience, most tanks do, which is over-pulling. Tank's not doing his job unless everybody's almost dying every pull. Yeah, go you guys. Find Volkmar. He'll take you to safety. Evidently. Oh, about a nice glacial spike right up the strap. Baelgrim does love his big pulls. Baelgrim? Another glacial spike, just for giggles. My giggles, probably not theirs. Although I don't know that. Maybe they enjoy having enormous ice spikes in the fundament. I don't want to judge how somebody else has a good time. I mean, I play MMOs for a good time, so I don't think I want anyone else judging me.
I need to target something first.
Baelgrim? Baelgrim, you gonna give him what for? Doors open. We are gonna make our 500 Storm Spirit total. Without too much of a problem, I expect. They died fast.
Come then, face me. I will stand proud on the debris of York. I command this rookery.
This is the Storm Guard Gorin, who took over the job and has been kind of fucking it up. Stop with the... Doran has been defeated. He had no items on him. I am disappointed, son. Well, now the Voidstone monstrosity needs to be defeated.
The same dark magic that was emanating from the Storm Riders is more powerful here.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider way. Follow me.
You guys can go down the Storm Rider way. Which is to aim for the water, evidently. I believe I'm going to hit the water, but I'm not going to hit it at a particularly high speed. I thought I was going to die when I fell in here the first time.
What is that? What did Gorin bring here?
Something unwelcome? I'm going to go out on a limb.
To take it down.
I do like that Balgrim has not been programmed to aggro every goddamn thing in the place. Those things don't drop anything. I hate mobs that drop nothing. I consider it an affront. And a game like this is kind of predicated on giving us lots of fat loot. And for a monster to give us no loot at all, I'm pretty sure that's like an MMO hate crime. Balgrim charging in. He knows no fear.
The creatures channeling on that core.
How about a nice big glacial spike? Everybody loves glacial spikes. Okay, that's not necessarily true. Hey, that thing's not supposed to get shields. Only I'm supposed to get shields. Well, maybe it didn't get the message. I'll try not to hold it against it strictly. First time I did this, everybody basically dove down into the water next to this, and so I followed them and I immediately died.
Nothing like it.
Why they did that previously, I don't know, because when I came back, we just did it like this. We just murdered them in the old-fashioned way, you know?
Agreed. Volkmar, engage the target.
And again, no items? The bleep? Bleep and bleep is that kind of bleep.
Let us return to the council.
That's disappointing.
Must report to them.
We'll equip that, but it's just a gray quality cosmetic. We've already... No, we hadn't unlocked that one. Alright. Alright, you guys are all done here, evidently. So I'll just stroll over here to the Storm Rook and we'll get a ride back. Ride, ride, ride. Hitching a ride. Make no mistake, despite the fact I didn't get loot from the last two bosses, I'm an enormous fan of story difficulty dungeons. I think it's a great addition. It's like they finally decided that, you know, shitloads of people enjoy playing our game solo. Let's add a few more things for the solo players. And so, solo story dungeons and delves. Thank you. Now, mind you, delves can be played with multiple people. So, yeah, so far the expansion has impressed me.
What is your command?
That's the 500 storm spirits that I have picked up. And for this, I get 3 more attires. Frenzied, Sparking, and Shocking.
The Titans will return. Be ready.
Frenzied, Sparking, and Shocking. Frenzied. So this is the Frenzied. Or part of it. I guess 4 of them have been unlocked. That's odd. Because as far as I know, if it's in yellow, the name is in yellow, you have all the pieces. Anyway, that's the Frenzied. Also, Sparking and Shocking. Sparking. And Shocking. Why are these all looking like the same thing? I'm not sure. Maybe one's heavy, one's light, and one's medium, but they all have the same cosmetic. That's guesswork. Let's see, I have 4 Shocking unlocks. Shocking Stormrider's helmet. No, we got breastplate, grips, buckle, epaulets. Yeah, complete set. Shocking Silver Stormriders. Stormriders. That's showing 3 of the pieces. Oh, I just hadn't moused over them. I guess those were new. Trailblazers is Expedition. Those are the only sets we've got open. Oh, they're all. Now that changed color. Why did that change color? I don't know. I'm confused. Stormrider, Stormriders. So these are all the Sparking set. And then there's the Champions. I don't understand how that's working, gotta say. Sparking Champion. Shocking Silver. Oh, okay, there we are. That's the silver. That's the shocking. Okay, so I unlocked the silver previously. I unlocked the, I guess deep and champion. Not positive. And definitely the silver. And this is the silver, but now we've unlocked the shocking silver. And we had unlocked the champion previously, and now we've unlocked the sparking champion. And we'd unlocked the deep earlier, and now we've unlocked the frenzied deep. The first ones, the non-electrified looking ones, were for 50 of the little collectible bits that you had to get collect up, and then that was 500. I don't know if there's a 5,000 or not. And there's the gold. We don't have any very different version of the gold yet. So shocking silver, sparking champion. These are the mage versions. Okay, got it. All right, now I understand, mostly, sorta, kinda. We're ready for turn in. I'm going the wrong way. Now I'm going the right way. Bonk.
Track the Nerubians to a burrow near the meadery. They must be after the
Is this going to be
And without the
another level? I am 176 XP from leveling, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is going to be my second level tonight.
Conversation terminated.
The limb
Pity.
is carrying my weight. I have not plummeted to an ignominious fall. Or an ignominious winter. I believe I wanted to go here. Isothermic core. Comet Storm now also calls down a meteor at 100% effectiveness onto your target. Meteor now also calls down a Comet Storm at 150% efficiency. My Comet Storms just got all fiery. Baelgrim.
Do you require
Discuss a
aid?
plan to attack the Nerubians with Baelgrim.
I have work to do.
I'll skip the conversation because, hey, I've heard this before.
We are the bedrock. We
We are,
the
wait,
foundation.
Bedrock? We're the Flintstones?
Conversation.
Meet Baelgrim at the Cinder Brew Meadery.
May the edicts guide you.
On your signal, I'll lure the Nerubians to the meadery.
And we will prepare a welcome for our guests.
For our guests. I see what he did there. Not really. This is the inn. Nope, this is the transmogrifier. The inn's up right above me, I think. You know, hitting X, which is the button that mounts me in several other games, doesn't mount me in this game. I don't know why. Why doesn't it do what I want it to do instead of doing what I tell it to do? It blows my mind. I have 38 weaver cloth. Well, can I do anything with my 38 weaver cloth? Requires tailor's work table. Well, let's get the tailor's work table. I'd like to actually see if I can turn the cloth into anything that will give me additional, you know, delicious stats and stuff. Let's go ahead and ask.
Communication initiated.
Profession. Tailoring.
May the Titans carve your path.
Yeah, the Titans, they do something. I think they were pretty much... I hope what they were saying was nice. But I'm guessing probably not. Kalga's Unraveling. Unravel cloth found in Kazalgar and spin it into thread for tailoring. Okay. So, if I were to, say, grab those and apply tailoring concentration, I would create 7 weaver cloth. Sure. I have made all of the weaver cloth I can currently make. My tailoring is up to 7. There's the spools of weaver thread. Couple of recipes I can learn. That's unraveling. Don't want to unravel. I want to make. That's just unraveling. What other recipes do I have? I just got 3 recipes. Tailor's work table. Why do I have no other options here? I have nothing I want to salvage. Why do I have no recipes? Dragon Isles cloth scavenging and tailoring. Why can I not tailor? Enchanting, disenchanting. Allows a tailor to make basic cloth armors. I mean, I just learned 3 recipes. I'm confused. That's the unraveling. Don't I have anything else? I'm confused. I'm going to really quick log out and back in. And presumably that won't fix it. And I will have to Google. I'll have to bust out the Google machine. Right now I'm confused. There it goes. Now it works. I had to log out and log back in. All right. I was going to make unflattering comments about how it was working, but now it's working. So it's going okay. So I can make bandages. Boring. I can make bolts of cloth. And I can make cuffs, which will be way better than what I'm using. I think this is a pretty easy bit of math. I need 2 bolts of weaver cloth. So I will, why can I not create? I have insufficient reagents. I need 6 moss wool thread for each, so I guess I'll need 12 moss wool thread. I can make 2 weaver cloth bolts. Actually, given the fact that I'm getting full skill ups for all of them, I probably just want to go ahead and make all of them. So, we can make 11, less 2 is 9, I have 54 more moss wool threads. So we will now turn all of our so far achieved weaver cloth bolts, or weaver cloth, yeah, bolts, spools of weaver thread into weaver cloth. There we are. Math M, English M hard. Oh, my skill is just... It's actually making that sound. I'm not sure you can hear it going... Patron orders characters met on your travels can now send you crafting orders of these profession, skill, knowledge, and more. It slices, it dices, creates ornamental garnishes. How much would you pay now? But wait, there's more. I can create, and 2 more mosswood threads will give me cloth cuffs, which are way better than what I'm currently using. So I would be a genuine dumbhead to not make them. And I am many things, and amongst those things is a genuine dumbhead. But in this particular case, do you have any optional ingredients? I do not. Not yet. I'm going to create one. We have made progress, as you can see, as we're learning to be able to make Tier 2 stuff for the first time. And I have made item level 515, my current stamina that I get from my wrist wraps of the Titan cap is 1,200, and this is 3,200. It's a little bit better. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we'll equip it. We'll disenchant the one that we're no longer using. And, actually, no. And more recipes. Cloth robe, is that going to be better than what I'm wearing? I'm going to have to assume that it is actually going to be better than, better than my Pioneer Cloth's robe. Is going to be better than my Dalaran Defender's robes. By a chunk. And then we're also going to want the cloth slippers, because that's going to be just the tiniest bit better. Currently, my boots are giving me 78 stamina. These will give me 4,300. About a 60-time improvement, roughly. I need 6 more moss wool thread. To make myself these next 2 items. We'll start with the slippers. And their haste mastery. But, you know, it's slight improvement in stats. It's about 60 times, 50 or 60 times. And also the Pioneer's Cloth robe. Hit me, daddy. Crit haste. I like the sounds of crit haste, I have to say. And mind you, these are the ones I got from the leveling. The fighting the memories. What was it? Glorious memories, glittering memories, glow-in-the-dark memories, something like that. So this is going from 3,600 stamina to 5,800 stamina. Again, really big improvement. How's it going to look? Oh, that's appalling. That color is just not me, all right? The lemon or possibly banana color is not me, but big stats, that's me. Cannot be disenchanted. Oh, that's right. Because it's the stuff we earned in the event. They won't let us disenchant it. And that's from previous expansion, so it's not worth disenchanting. We'll sell the stuff. Sell the junk. Did we get to another tier? We did. Pioneer's Perfected Cord. Adorning ribbons. Does he sell adorning ribbons as well? These are for level 80. I cannot use these. Sad to say. I mean, we could make one more cloth robe for a couple more training points, but I don't think we're in any hurry for that. We have improved our gear. Interesting. It doesn't look the same. Pioneer's Cloth robe doesn't look banana. Mind you, I'm not sure the sort of pastel lime color is me especially either, but it's definitely better than the banana. It doesn't even like have the same design. I'm a little confused by that, but I'm not going to let it slow me down. So we have improved our gear, and our gear score is item level is now 404. Not sure what it was before, but I feel safe in saying lower. And what did we have about enchanting? Glimmering Haste. That requires a runed enchanting rod. And that goes on rings. So I could put it on the one current tier ring. I will if I've got the enchanting rod. I don't have enough storm dust. I need another storm dust before I can enchant my ring. This makes me sad. All in all, a good first night on this character. In the expansion space. Did I go correctly, or I did not? Did I? No. I did not correctly drive. I've driven myself in the wrong way. I can never remember where anything is in these cities.
What is your command?
Where's the inn? That's why I wasn't anywhere close to it. Hi! I'm going to call it an evening right here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out, especially those of you who hung out through Restream barfing briefly in the middle. Thanks, guys. I should be back again tomorrow at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Probably for more WoW. I expect, as I will continue leveling up Lens here. Lens was my original main on this server. I started on a PvP server. I regretted that. Yes, it is a holiday. So for those of you who are American, or in America, you don't even have to be an American. You could be a non-American living in America, and you still get the holiday off. We don't discriminate. Enjoy your day off. I'll be back regardless, because I have no life. So, hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday night and a nice day off, or at least a Monday that doesn't suck for those of you who have to work. I'm back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening, and ciao for now.